Hey guys, welcome back to the Ecircuit. Kama kawaida, the only way to turn up your weekend. And remember, 22162, starting with the word circuit, is the only way you can send your request to DJ Talk. Sasa, CBM Kenya is an initiative that I'm really glad to be hosting right now. Now, actually, some of the people who are here, I've hosted them before, like there's Sharama and Black Jesus, and there's Roba.
Yeah, man.
But Roba, ebu kwanza ambia wase you're from where before we go to one?
My name's where I'm from.
As in, why they should know who Roba is.
Okay. Probably I'm a musician, one of the pioneers of Kenyan music.
Yes.
Band yetu kutoka Kalamashaka kama kumbuka back in the days, way back in 98. Guys.
Exactly. So hapa tuko na hip hop royalty. We're about to talk about CBM Kenya. And then there's Anne. Anne. Sorry, Velma. Apologies for that.
Yes, I'm from CBM Kenya. We are hosting a concert in the dark that Ukoo Flani will be performing at tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us first of all what CBM Kenya is.
CBM Kenya stands for Christian Blind Mission. It stands for Christian Blind Mission. I hope it's on. And the history, I'll just do a little bit of a history. It's over 100 years old. It started in 1908 by Pastor Jacob Christoffel, a German national. So our head offices are in Germany. And so Pastor Jacob lived and worked as a Christian pastor in very poor communities. And he saw a lot of persons living with disability who were marginalized, especially children, but a lot of their disabilities were preventable. So he then constituted the Christian Blind Mission and registered it as a proper organization that could help especially the blind people, but there were other disabilities that were also catered for.
So why wasn't this started earlier in Kenya?
What is this?
This initiative.
The concert in the dark?
No. CBM Kenya, what it stands for?
CBM Kenya has been around for over 40 years in Kenya. Our work mainly is to prevent disability, especially by catching it early, especially in children. So preventable eye problems that cause blindness, things like cataract, glaucoma. We try to make sure that children who are hearing impaired also can get into school early, or at least get an hearing aid that aids them to access the environment better. We also try to alleviate, if disability has already occurred and it's permanent, we try to alleviate it. So
it's not just about cataracts?
It's not just cataract. We also do, we have a project called Wezesha Elimu Clubfoot Correction, where our main sponsors are, for the last 2 years have been Safaricom. And that helps children not quit school, because a lot of children with clubfoot quit later in life when they're too heavy to be carried to school, then everybody abandons them. But it's a correctable condition, especially if it's caught before the child starts walking. So you can put the corrective boots and do several castings as the child grows to make sure that the tendons grow the way they're supposed to grow, and the child can play and interact with other children normally.
Let me ask Roba, first of all, when did you join CBM?
Actually, we're just part of the concert. We're part of like trying to raise funds for
was it Ukoo Flani who approached them, or was it the other way around?
I've worked with her before on other endeavors, but then this one like just like a kind of a partnership. So we approached each other to do a worthy cause. So.
Awesome.
Actually, I stalked them. I stalked them
online. Why did you choose? Okay, I know why as a hip hop fan.
Yes, I'm a hip hop fan.
I mean, just excited that Roba is in the building.
Yes.
But why did you stalk and choose Ukoo Flani for this initiative?
I had been watching their manager tweeting a lot for the last 2 years, tweeting about their coming back. So this year I saw they're in studio recording something, and I was like, why not go for the fathers of Kenyan hip hop as well? So we are working with Crystal Asige, She's a young woman who's works from the coast. She's a speaker, an amazing all-round individual. I think she should get a job in radio. I'm honestly campaigning for that.
Yeah.
She went blind from glaucoma from around age 14. That's when she discovered she was going blind. But then it was fully diagnosed properly when she was in the UK doing her further studies. That's where they discovered it was too far gone. And so she had to quit her studies and come back. But she had a great stint working at the BBC. And but coming back here, in Kenya, we discriminate against persons with disability a lot. She couldn't get the kind of work that she had there because they look at her disability rather than her abilities. So her vision is 80% lost. So we thought, why not work with a young upcoming artist, one. Two, we also have Deno. Deno was born blind. He's a gospel singer. You know his song, Story Yangu with Bahati. We thought his message is also amazing, very uplifting. His story is also interesting because he didn't know he was blind until he started school. His parents treated him like all the other children, his brothers. And then Ukoo Flani, their message is uplifting. They've changed the lives of youth in Kenya. They've got them to think differently about themselves and their lives. And music anyway is therapeutic. When you're down, when you're low, the music is very uplifting. And it's been very positive for young people in Dandora and elsewhere, Mombasa as well. And as far as Tanzania, I think, yeah.
Well, I know the objective this year for CBM is to raise 7 million shillings.
Yes.
But also, there's something that you just said. There's this stigma about people with disabilities, people who are able differently. So, how can this concert also help with that? If Black Jesus could answer.
Perhaps, yeah. They can tell us.
But I still love your name, Black Jesus.
Man, you know, I guess that. What the question again? Sorry.
The concert. How will it change the stigma that is there about people with disabilities, people who are able differently?
Basically, it's just creating awareness.
Yeah.
Because, you know, me personally, I have an uncle. Even I've invited him for the show today.
Okay.
He's disabled. And I'm very close to him. I see him as my uncle still, despite his condition of... so I believe that it's just the love. They need love. And, you know, not to be treated like they're different in a way, you know. The way I can treat you is the way I treat my uncle. So he feels, I think, more comfortable with me. And that's the kind of thing, awareness that we need to create, you know. Not showing them that they are different in a way. You know, attitude also can show you it can show you that somebody is different, right?
Yeah.
So basically the concert now is for the love. You know, when you do... when you show love, somebody, it conquers all. That's what Jesus said.
They feel included.
Yeah, basically.
Awesome. Sharama.
And actually pia is part of our job because Ukoo Flani Momao pia miaka mingi tumekuwa kwamba tukielimisha kisanii, tukielimisha kijamii. So pia muziki zetu kwamba zimekuwa ni muziki ambao pia zinabadilisha jamii na jamii. Like since back in the days tukianza Dandora kwa Keshaka ilikuwa inajulikana kama ni City ya Gun. Since Keshaka comes with the good music ikachange kwa Dandora Hip Hop City. So that's how we decide also pia kupartner na dada yetu hawa kuzidi kuelimisha sanaa. Yep.
Sasa concert in the dark. After hii concert in the dark, unaona kama mtaendelea kufanya kazi pamoja na CBM? Kama mnaweza
tuko na mipangilio mingi sana na CBM. Sema kitu ambacho tumewaambia tu is that concert tu peke yake. Ama but tuko na mipangilio mingi sana ambao tumepanga na ndio bado tunazidi kuichimba. Yeah. So it's not all about the concert. The concert ni kitu ambacho iko sahi na iko leo. Ndio maana tunaiongelea kwa muda kama huu. But tuko na vitu vingi sana ambao tumepangilia nao.
Safi kabisa. Roba, let me ask you about the concert before we continue about CBM.
About the concert?
Yeah, about the concert.
Sure.
It's today, right?
Yeah.
What time and the venue?
It's going to be
Museum
Hill.
Sorry,
It's going to be Museum Hill from 7.
Museum Hill from 7.
From 7.
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
At the Dr.
Leakey's
Auditorium.
Dr. Leakey Auditorium.
Yeah.
What are the ticket prices?
Basically, it's I think 3,000.
Yeah, it's there's varied tickets. If you follow us on @CBM, you'll see we're tweeting that. So there's 3,500 for that admits 2, but that it is a flash sale and it closes at 4 p.m. So get your ticket as quickly as you can. So 3,500 admits 2, and those are very limited. And then you have 2,000 the regular ticket per person, and then you have 1,500 for students. So again, very limited tickets. The other thing about Concert in the Dark tonight is that's special. There's an artist, a Kenyan artist named Tina Benarwa. She's donated a 2x2 meter painting with braille features. So it's only the message that's written on the painting can only be read by visually impaired persons. So that means you'll be excluded. All the sighted people will be excluded. The way we exclude them in many, when you go to meetings, the notes are not available in braille or at least audio, so they have to figure out how to engage. So this time it will be them who are in focus. The other thing about that painting is it has some glow-in-the-dark features. So at some point we'll bring it into the hall that's lit by black light, so it's
to
not
go
completely
along with
dark.
the theme, Concert in the Dark.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
So it will reveal the glow-in-the-dark features. The guys won't be in complete darkness. We'll have black light, but they'll be wearing glow-in-the-dark accessories that reflect, and maybe some face. We'll convince them to get some glow-in-the-dark face paint.
Sharamo, take a face paint.
Unauliza.
Yeah, so we also have the ADAC acrobats, the deaf hearing impaired acrobats performing. There'll be music, they'll follow the music with their vibration, they'll do their acrobatic performances, and they'll also have glow-in-the-dark painting artwork on their bodies and on their clothes, also done by Tina. So the painting is also on sale. It's selling at $500,000 right now. So we're hoping we can get the highest, and that money will all go towards cataract surgery for children in Kenya. But again, cataract surgery, the cataract problem, we don't only focus on the children. When we find a grandmother who's taking care of several children with cataracts, we also
that's
get
actually
her.
something I wanted to ask.
Yes, we also
because
take care
even
of
as
her.
you grow old with age sometimes.
Yes, the cataracts occur either from birth, if the mother had an infection, rubella, German measles, syphilis, but those things can be caught early if the mother has been going through antenatal care before pregnancy. So it can be caught, and then it can be intervened within 6 to 10 weeks of birth. That's the right time to correct it, so that the child can develop the proper sensory brain to eye sensories to see. If it's not corrected in time, even if it's corrected later, the brain will have forgotten that their eyes, and so they won't develop their sight. So we urge parents as much as possible, monitor your child's vision. There are those milestones for vision. You know, you see a child following light, following objects. That's how you know the child's vision is developing well. And mothers are very good at noticing. So if you see the cloudiness in the eye, a white spot, don't assume it's a birthmark because you saw your grandmother or somebody else in the family.
And it's not really that intrusive, is it?
It's not. It's
only
not.
15
it's a
minutes,
lens,
right?
15 minutes. The lens is corrected, but it's inpatient, especially for children, for monitoring. But it's a very quick process. It's our implementing partners include Kikuyu Eye Mission Hospital, the eye unit, Tenwek in Bomet, Lighthouse of Christ, Mombasa. They have an eye unit as well. In Vihiga, we have Sabatia, and then Kwale District Hospital as well. So what we do is we collect the money. Through the mobile clinics with National Council, we've identified the people who need various interventions, either the physical or the wheelchair or crutches or the eyesight, and then we refer them to the hospital and make sure that the treatment is done.
I want to ask her about where we can get the tickets, but before that, what other thing can a normal Kenyan do aside from coming to the concert? Probably they're far away, to help out, to reach that target of 7 million shillings this year.
Yes, you can donate to our paybill number, also on our Facebook page. It's very prominently on there. You can also donate directly to our bank account. We can share that later.
Could you tell us where we can find that information?
The bank account is on our website, www.cbm.org. Also, the paybill number is on the website as well. You can donate there. We'll also have a donation drive at the event. And yeah, so come out and get your tickets on Jumbo Pay right now.
So Jumbo Pay is where to go for the tickets.
For sure.
What should we expect from Ukoo Flani? The new music, because we've been waiting to Meskia 2018, these guys are meeting up. So
yeah,
is that
actually,
what we should wait for?
2018 we're doing a kind of a reunion.
Yeah.
But then for the concert, it's going to be like a mixture of like some old stuff and then a little bit of new stuff. So we're okay ujione wewe mwenyewe, but it's going to be amazing.
Wewe umekataa kufichua, wewe tueleze.
No, like right now also Ukoo Flani Mama, we are working with the new album ambao tumetayarishia mashabiki wetu kwa muda, na kitu kiko jikoni tu bado kinatokota kijatua mafuta, so bado tuko on process tu, but in a few months, couple of months mtaona our new also music video on that album and Ukoo Flani Mama. So kwa mafans wetu wote bado tuko pamoja, keep it strong, wazee wa kazi back again.
Nakwambia, anytime Sharama talks, by the way, it's like you're rapping. And I really love it. So Black Jesus, where can someone go? Is there like an official website or a fan page? Even on Facebook for Ukoo Flani Mau?
Jina ni hiyo bado, Ukoo Flani Mau. Kila mahali kwenye Instagram tupo, kwenye Facebook
tupo,
Twitter,
WhatsApp group,
na Twitter
tupo.
bado tupo.
Safi kabisa. So if you want to go to that concert, it's called Concert in the Dark. It's happening today at 7 p.m.
Yep, 7 p.m.
Yeah.
7 p.m.
Yeah,
From 7
yeah,
p.m.
from 7, yeah.
Yep.
Go and get your tickets at Jumbo Pay.
Yes, yes, get your tickets on Jumbo Pay, but gates open at 5 p.m. There'll be a few bitings, there'll be drinks.
So there's food even.
So happy hour is from
Guys,
5
you have no reason
to 6.
not to
No,
go.
food is our Kenyan culture kukula.
Yeah, lazima
Food
kuna
and hip-hop.
chakula.
Kabisa.
Eat, sleep, music.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Remind us the website again, www.cbm.org.
www.cbm.org. And Facebook as well, same name. Instagram, same name. And Twitter, same name, at CBM Kenya.
Awesome stuff. So make sure you go there, 22162, starting with the word circuit. If you have any more questions, and bado tutapost that information on our Facebook and Twitter pages. That's hashtag Ecircuit, Apple, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We'll be back after this.